Hello guys, I'm Dheeraj. Let us begin the sixth concept, science laboratory. First, we'll know the meaning. A science laboratory is a special place equipped with apparatus, materials, and facilities where students learn science through experimentation and practical work. So, it is a laboratory, science laboratory, where we learn science by doing experiment. Practical work is done, experiments are done, science labs. Then, what is the purpose or importance of a science laboratory? So, we have to know that a science laboratory helps to develop scientific skills, promotes learning by doing, encourages scientific attitude. It helps us to verify theoretical concepts. The theory which we are learning, if we have to put into practice, a science laboratory will help us to do that. And if you remember the steps, it develops observation and reasoning skills. So if you want to learn theory, you can stay in the classroom, but if you want to put that theory into practice, then you have to visit a laboratory. Next, let us see some educational values of science laboratory. So first, your skills will be developed. There will be skill development. So what is skill development? Observing, measuring, experimenting, and recording data. You observe the apparatus, you observe the chemicals, you measure it, you do the experiment, and then you get data and you can conclude. So that's why it is a special value. Next, conceptual understanding. So in conceptual understanding, you make abstract concepts concrete, helps in better understanding. So the things which you cannot feel or touch, it helps us to understand. You can touch and feel the apparatus or the chemicals or the materials or the specimens, whatever. Next, concrete learning is equal to laboratory. Next, scientific attitude is developed. Objectivity. It is not based on personal bias. No personal opinions is encouraged in science. Honesty is there. Accuracy is there. Open-mindedness happens in lab. And lab work reduces superstitions. So after doing lab work, there is no need to believe in faith or superstition because you have valid proof, because you do experiment. Next, interest and motivation. So doing lab work increases curiosity among students. It makes the subject science very interesting. And then we have problem solving ability. So it encourages thinking, it helps analyze results. We get good results. So next we have types of science laboratories. As we discussed, we can have the physics laboratory, next chemistry laboratory, biology laboratory, and general science laboratory. A school should be having all those. So separate labs are preferred. General lab acceptable where facilities are limited. If you have less resources, less apparatus, you can put a general lab where you can show all the physical sciences, chemistry, and biology. So in a laboratory, you need a teacher. So what is the role of a teacher in a science laboratory? So a teacher should ensure safety of the lab and the students, guide students during experiments, encourage observation and recording. The teacher has to maintain discipline, avoid spoon feeding. She has to give instructions and let the students do the experiment. So here teacher is just the guide. She is not the performer. She has to let the students perform. So don't get confused. Laboratory work means it is student-centered, not teacher-centered. Laboratory work is not only for demonstration. You can do so much work in laboratories. Then science can be taught effectively without experiments. Not at all. You need experiment in science. Then only you will understand. If you do laboratory, you will think effectively. So lab work is equal to student-centered method of teaching. Next, science laboratory performs learning by doing. Yes, It develops scientific skills. Yes, you can verify the theoretical concepts in when you work in laboratory. Doesn't mean that lab should be only for high classes. It can be for any class. So remember, laboratory means theory verified by practice. So you can verify theory while doing an experiment, while doing a practice. Thank you.